Hello everybody, Accureye here, and welcome back to another Accureye Talks, or Let's Talk on Street Fighter. Sorry about that, a little bit of a a little bit of a blank there, but yeah, we are talking once again about some more characters in Street Fighter. Of course, there isn't a whole lot more left in the talks. This is on our mid-tier to high-tier character, Chun-Li. And yeah, I mean, she is a bit of a mid to high-tier character, mostly fairly easy to play as, but you know, as it is, unfortunately, when it comes down to Street Fighter, and again, this is going to be a bit of a voicing my concerns, because obviously there are some concerns I want to address with Street Fighter. As you'll see here, Street Fighter, you know, Chun-Li is very easy. She's easy to learn, probably one of the better characters. V-Trigger 1, of course, is her power up all basic attacks or all special attacks. V-Trigger 2, of course, is a standing crowd control type move. But yeah, I mean, you know, I'm going to address some concerns that I have with Street Fighter and just the in general of Street Fighter going forward. Because obviously, you know, I want to talk, and this is kind of a showcase of me showing you the differences and where I think all the characters land in ranked battle. But the thing is, there's also some growing concerns, and mostly in my thoughts of the department for Capcom in general, and that's Street Fighter. It looks beautiful. You know, they obviously took time to make it look as beautiful as it could be, but it suffers in the factor of gameplay, everybody. And I mean, here, I was just checking to see what V-Trigger 1 did. But, yeah, I mean, honestly, in the overall view of just gameplay in general, Street Fighter really does, suffer in that. It is, you know, it is a sad point in Street Fighter, you know, is that Capcom, I think, really only cares about money at this point. And I've talked about this. I've voiced my concerns live on Twitch. You know, and as you all know, if you've watched my videos, you know you can always join me live on Twitch. I love talking to you all. I love hanging out and entertaining you all live on Twitch, usually with a competitive game like Dragon Ball Z, Fire Z, Soul Calibur 6 eventually, Tekken 7 eventually, maybe. But, yeah, I mean, overall, I just want to voice my concerns that, that Capcom, it feels like Capcom is only in it for money at this point. You know, Capcom doesn't really care anymore for making you, the player, feel like your value is worth the money. I mean, like I've said before, I've seen so many Street Fighter players like Vesper Arcade, you know, people like, you know, many main known name Street Fighter players like 801 Strider, you know, some people like that. You know, I've seen so many of these Twitch streamers who basically play Street Fighter almost exclusively quit the game because it's just gotten so bad. And I mean, I don't know if Capcom will hear my concerns or you will spread the word about my concerns. But I mean, as you can see, just from these battles, Street Fighter is getting worse. It's not doing well. It looks beautiful, but you can easily tell that people are basically lag switching, and Capcom is doing nothing to basically make it, you know, fixable, make it work, and it's so sad to see Capcom just, you know, a game company that made so many good games in the past. You know, and one of their big money makers at the start was Street Fighter. You know, it's just like, you know, it's so hard to see the game suffer so much downside, so much of a just absolute you know, absolute bad thing, you know. And I mean, with that being said, it's just unfortunate to have you know, it's just unfortunate to have you know, have the game suffer, if you will. But yeah, I mean, with that being said, I will just say that you know, this has just been my showcase of Street Fighter. I don't know if we'll be going into the second match. I have a second match planned, of course. But like I said, I just wanted to voice some of my concerns to Capcom in hopes that Capcom will fix the issue, because, you know, because like games like, and I know this is mostly a talk and a showcase of where Street Fighter characters land in Street Fighter 5, but obviously most of these videos I have to fill some air for you all, because obviously it's just a showcase. It's just a way of me showing you that characters like Chun-Li belong in the mid to high tier category. But I mean, with that being said, you know, I will just say that it's unfortunate to see Capcom not really fix their game. You know, it's a beautiful looking game. They always add more characters. They always add new characters. But I feel that Street Fighter is not fixing the issue. Street Fighter is not balancing things out. It's not making it to where, oh, there are tons of lag switchers. We've seen the data. The data is here showing there are a bunch of people who are spiking in data. And even in this video, you can see there are times where the data just spikes, and you can see the animation spike for no reason. You know, there's no reason that animations should spike like that. And, I mean, Capcom, what are you doing? You just sitting back on your money going, hey, we're making money, who cares about everything else? Because if you're really just gonna basically make everyone mad at you, nobody will want to buy your game. I mean, seriously, I'm probably one of the many few people who have voiced their concerns about Capcom. And, of course, the concerns of people who are looking at Capcom going, yeah, I don't want to play the game. And seriously, you know, if you're still a fan of Capcom, and I know there are some hardcore fans of Capcom out there, look at Capcom's games, look at Capcom's lineup, and ask yourself, are those games really worth the money? Because Capcom has not made very many good titles recently. You know, I think, honestly, their last big hit, besides Street Fighter, was Resident Evil 7. And Resident Evil 7 was average on best, in my opinion. In my opinion, Resident Evil 7 was average on best. Average. And, I mean, let's face it, that is sad to see. It's hard to swallow a pill that just basically says Capcom is only in it for money. Capcom is really only making money off you, you know, and really only wanting to make money off you. I mean, seriously, that's really all Capcom, you know, is doing at this point. You know, so, you know, and like I said, it's just like, you know, it's just like, you know, it's just sad to see. I mean, you know, let's just look at some of the stuff that, you know, that Capcom is, you know, is doing. I mean, you know, because, you know, because Capcom is literally not doing very many good games coming up. I mean, you know, like, let's look at some of the games that are being upcoming. Like, for instance, Resident Evil 2 is getting a re-release. I mean, it's getting rebooted. Onimusha Warlords. I have no idea what this is going to be about, but it looks like Capcom is just literally trying to find ways to make money, everybody. I mean, seriously. That's all Capcom is trying to do, is try to find ways to make money off you. Off you as a gamer. I mean, you know, like for instance, Devil May Cry 5 coming out on PC, PS4, and whatnot. I mean, seriously, why do we need Capcom 5? Why do we need a Resident Evil 2 remake? Seriously, Capcom, are you really just trying to go, hey, if we release these games, maybe we'll make a load of money off them? I mean, seriously, like, look at it. Resident Evil 0 is coming out on Switch. Resident Evil 4 is coming out on the Switch. Resident Evil Remake is coming out on the Switch. Something called Deep Down is coming on the Switch. Monster Hunter Online, I don't know what that's going to be about, but seriously, you know, I'm having a hard time. I'm having a hard time swallowing the fact that Capcom is really only trying to make money at this point. I mean, seriously. You know, like seriously. You know, and Monster Hunter World, you know, as much as I love Monster Hunter, as much as I love seeing the comeback to PS4, you know, it's like, seriously, you know, you look at some of these upcoming games, what is the point, Capcom? Are you trying to really give a good game, or are you really just, are you really just saying, you know what, we don't care, we're making money, we're going to continue to make money, and as long as we have the Pro Circuit League on Capcom for Street Fighter, as long as we have the Pro Circuit League on Marvel vs. Capcom 4 when that update comes around, and yes, there is a rumored update for Marvel vs. Capcom 4, which will replace Infinite. So, I mean, seriously, I mean, how are you bringing things back, Capcom? What is the plan? And if the plan is just to put rumors on the board and just say that, hey, look, we got so many rumored video games and stuff coming out and rumored stuff that, you know, we're going to create hype. I mean, that's all Capcom has seemed to be doing at this point. But, I mean, with that being said, hopefully you've enjoyed this little showcase. I'm sorry I had to voice some of my concerns to all of you on Capcom, but I hope some of my concerns get voiced to Capcom, and Capcom kind of takes a step back and goes, well, we gotta think about that, you know? But, I mean, if you like this video, you know what to do. Hit that like button, get subscribed, hit that bell notification, because I know you want to know when my next video drops next. Thank you, everyone, for joining me on this video. Thank you for being here. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for hanging out. If you want to see what I'm doing live, you can watch me live on www.twitch.tv/Accureye. But thank you, everyone, for joining me today on this video. Thank you for being here. And until the next one, this is Accureye signing out and saying farewell, everyone.